everyone, this is Maggie, and welcome to another YouTube video. I've been trying to make this video for like months now, but I've been with really bad luck. I keep missing supplies or my phone doesn't record. It's been a mess. But I finally got everything together and I need to put out a video this week, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do exactly this. So if you've watched some of my videos, you may realize that I usually like to do things on a budget. I like doing things myself because I realize that there's just some things out there, especially regarding like fan merch content, that sometimes get a little too expensive. And by this I don't mean like buying stickers from your favorite local artists. I mean like getting stuff made of your own character, especially if you're just a little guy and you just want some merch of your characters. I usually like to do those myself by hand because again, we are on a budget, and I know a lot of you people sometimes are on a budget as well, so we're gonna do it together. So a lot of what I'm gonna share here today I learned through other tutorials and by fucking around and finding out how to do things myself. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make stickers, pins, and card holders. So let's not waste any more time, let's just jump right into it. So first things first, we're gonna start with stickers. For making stickers at home, you will need white duct tape, paper and pen, parchment paper, or the back side of already used stickers. Got all that? Good. Step 1 is to draw your design. You can also print it if you would like, but you know, we're drawing it. When you're drawing your design, make sure to not use any materials that will bleed when we later apply the duct tape on top. From experience, that usually is limited to things like ballpoint pens, so maybe just try to avoid those whenever you are drawing your little guy. For this design, I am doing the prototype from Poppy Playtime because it's been months and no one has merch of him locally and I am dying, so I'm just making my own. Second step is to simply cut out your design. The third step is to place your parchment paper down with the shiny and glossy side up, and then you place some duct tape onto the parchment paper. Make sure that the duct tape you place down is enough to cover the size of your sticker and that you still have some extra area around the sides. Step 4 is to place the sticker design down on top of the tape, and then over both of those, apply even more tape. This will be the top coat of the sticker, as you can see. So we are practically sticking a piece of paper in between two layers of duct tape. Once that's done, you cut it out. Remember to leave a margin around the sticker so that both duct tapes have areas where they can grab onto each other. And now you're done. Once you want to use that sticker, you just peel off the parchment paper and you place it down. Easy peasy. I've done this many times before. I've done with some of my characters. I've tried using ink markers. I've tried using acrylic markers, alcohol pens, gel pens as well. And they have worked decently well. The only thing that generally has not worked has been ballpoint pens because they tend to bleed through. But yeah, super easy. Let's get moving. Second, we're gonna move on to making pins. For this one, you will need safety pins, hot glue, a bottle cap or the bottom of a can, a pop tab, paint, and some kind of sealant. I usually go for nail polish. Also, if you feel like it, we may need to use pliers if you cannot manually bend some of the things that we're gonna talk about here. So first things first is get your bottle cap or the bottom of a can and draw your design. You can use paint to get like nice clean results like you see me doing here. For this one, I'm just gonna draw Gary's eye, which is one of my characters from Deltarune, and his eye is like super iconic to the heyoo that I'm working on, so I thought, you know, about time I made a pin of it. Now that you have your design done, you have to let it dry, at least for like 1 or 2 hours. Go play a game, go watch a YouTube video. Second step is to, once the paint is fully dry, you coat the design with a sealant, like nail polish. If you really want, you could be like really funny here. You can use like glittery or shimmering nail polish for cute sparkling effects. I've done that before with bottle caps and other types of pins, and it works perfectly fine. Once again, once you have coated everything, you have to let it dry completely. In the third step, we're gonna start making the back of the pin. Now, you're gonna grab your pop tab and you are going to bend it in half. This is why some people will probably need pliers. I think I used pliers as well. You're going to want to bend the pop tab in a somewhat U shape, and then you're going to put your safety pin through the pop tab. Make sure that the opening is facing up. It's going to look something like this. Once you're sure that everything is placed right, you grab your hot glue and you glue the safety pin in place. Once everything's done, we move to step 4, which is simply to glue the pin and the pop tab to the back of the bottle cap. Make sure to apply lots of hot glue just to make sure that thing isn't going anywhere, and you're done. That's a super simple way to make pins. And if you really don't feel like drawing, I've seen people just use the bottle cap designs themselves as pins. I've done that myself because there's a lot of like really cute ones. I'm gonna show you a few ones that I have. As you can see, some of them are glossy, some of them have like little sparkles on top of it. It's just so much fun. You can do this with whatever you want. The last little tutorial is to make card holders. Now, this one is going to be a bit of a trick one because we're still going to be buying something, but it should be on the less expensive side. For this tutorial, you will need a card holder, paper and drawing materials, and once again, big wide duct tape. The duct tape will be optional, but we will see if you will need it or not depending on what card holder you got. Again, the trick with this one is to use luggage tags instead of fancy top loaders. I got these ones from a dollar store near to my house, and I think both of them were like $4, which is pretty neat, solid. I like it. They're super cute as well. So the first step is to take out the card from the card holder and copy the size of it onto a piece of paper. This piece of paper will be the actual area where you will be drawing on. Second step is to just draw your design. Note, if the card holder does not have a protective plastic in front of it, you will have to put some tape over your card to protect it. Since you might need to put tape over it, please remember the same thing we talked about with the stickers, that if you need to put tape over it, probably you shouldn't use things like ballpoint pens, which will bleed again with the glue on top of it. But if your card holder already has a protective plastic, then you're good to go. You can use whatever you want. Once your little design is done, you just slip it back into the card holder and you're done. I know this was like the smallest, most nothing burger tutorial, but I have genuinely never seen people use luggage card holders as like actual little top loaders for their characters, which I get it. Sometimes it's not exactly what you would expect of it, but they look so cute, and a lot of these already come pre-decorated as well, which is really nice. Look how cute that is. It's a little Telly. She's so baby. Plus, the card holder looks like this right now, but I assure you, I am going to hot glue so many things onto it. It's gonna be so cute by the end of this. And that is pretty much it. I know, very short video. I'm kind of on a tight schedule right now because again, art fight, we're still doing it. I have been taking a little break just because I'm pretty sure I was getting like worn out by drawing and streaming every day. But yeah, it gave me some time to do something fun and more hands-on, like all these little trinkets. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, YouTube words. If you would like to see some of my art, some other stuff that I do with my hands, these are the social medias where I'm on right now, but I will leave my card in the description so that you can see every social media that I have under the sun. If you happen to see any characters that you liked in here and maybe want to learn a little more about them, you can visit my website. That's where I archive all my projects. I've been really into Deltarune lately, and I have like a huge website about my heyoo and the characters that I have for it. I've been working on it lately. It looks so cute. You should maybe check it out if you wanna. And if you would like to see sneak peeks at upcoming videos, projects that I'm working on, again, art fight streams or streams in general, you can join the Discord server. Again, we usually stream twice a week, every Friday and Saturday, but in the month of July, since it is art fight, we will be streaming Borderline every day. Again, I said I've been taking a bit of a break because I was getting worn out, but we can hopefully just start it up again. I do need to catch up on some revenges, oh my god. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!